BK Sports for a Friday night full of NBA action. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForge joining us courtside. We've got the visitors and the Philadelphia 76ers. Now the starting group for the visitors. Kevin Durant is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's James Harden. And it's Howard in at the center position. Here's Grimes. Misses off the right iron. Harden surveying the D. The shot's good.
A master at working through contact. Sometimes it seems Harden prefers getting physical on the way up.
And it's the Sixers with the ball. George outside. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Outside Oubre. From outside the arc. They get it again. Maxey on the wing. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist.
Now that's confidence right there. This is when you know Maxey is feeling it.
Maxey against Curry. Here's Howard. No good off the glass. Pass to Grimes. And the layup is good off the glass.
Such great feel for the game and where his teammates are. Maxey letting his basketball IQ take over.
On the wing, Curry. Maxey covering. Back to Curry. Looking to end the run. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Embiid. Over Howard. And here's another one for the Sixers.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And defensively, you have to make them work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
And Maxey's got the ball here for the 76ers. They lead by 7. George with the bucket.
Getting it done inside. You know, I love seeing George be active on the interior.
Maxey against Curry. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. On the wing, Durant. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer, Harden. And Grimes pulls it down. The Sixers lead by 9. Fast break, Philadelphia. Some room here for George. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Here's Durant. It doesn't go for him. And here are the 76ers. George feels it out a bit. Here's Grimes. Rebounded by LeBron. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Harden. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Look at those handles. Look at James Harden getting crafty with the ball, mixing up the defender.
And it's the Sixers with the ball. 7-point differential. Here's Embiid. Doesn't go that time. Howard with some nice D. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the 2010s team. Curry. Some solid defense from Maxey.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
George has gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Rose against Maxey. Rose, the pass to Harden. Now here's Rose. Defense right on him. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
Oh, boy, what control and poise from Rose. Taking the hit like a champ and just powering right through it.
Philadelphia leading by 8. Pass to Grimes. Back to Maxey. 1:33 left in the first quarter. And it's off from three-point range.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Howard, the screen. Nice shot by Harden.
Never scared to shoot from deep. The lefty stroke of Harden, oh man, it's so fun to watch.
Outside Oubre. 1:07 left in the first quarter. Here's Maxey. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Maxey's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Rose outside. And he can't jam it through. Oubre on the wing. Philadelphia with another miss.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Here's Rose. Pass to Harden, and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And when I say almost nobody does it better, I basically mean nobody does it better than Harden. He is so talented at getting contact.
And so he makes both from the line.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Outside Butler. Down low. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Embiid. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Philadelphia shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
At the line for your Sixers, Joel Embiid.
And Embiid drops them both.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. The Sixers on top. They lead by 5. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Davis out there with LeBron James. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Chris Paul. And it's Wade in at the 2 guard. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Yes! Embiid from in close.
This is why they feed Embiid. His teammates trust his ability to get the job done.
And stolen by Edwards. Fires from deep. Rebounded by LeBron. Here's Wade. And it's good for 2. Wade's got his first 2 points. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Pass to Embiid. Plenty of space. And he gets the jumper to drop. And the 76ers lead by 7.
Well, and it's just clear how comfortable Embiid is shooting the ball, especially from mid-range.
Outside Paul. On the wing, Wade. Rebound by Philadelphia. They've led by as much as 10. Edwards against Leonard.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. 76ers with some changes. Oubre comes in for Edwards, and it's Grimes in for Butler. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Irving. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
One way to beat good defense, use that double clutch.
Philadelphia leading by 7. Pass to Grimes. Here's Yabusele to the inside. Here's Embiid. Embiid just punishing him on the glass.
Yeah, Embiid is getting everything he wants on the offensive side. He's playing some aggressive basketball right now.
Here's Irving. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Oh, that's a sweet move, guys. That's how you humiliate someone on the court.
Ooh, you can break all the ankles you want. You still got to knock down the shot, and he nails it.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, the Sixers' 2 stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Oubre. Still without a bucket. Connects from downtown.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Oubre's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc. Outside Irving. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Grimes. Uses the glass on the layup. And now it's a 10-point Philadelphia lead.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Wade, that's good.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Bona. Leonard defending. Here's Maxey. Leonard pulls down the board. Maxey's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Rose. Here he goes. It's hauled in by Oubre.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Good work defensively by Leonard. Here's Rose. Oh, a rip-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, once Rose feels like he has to step on the defense, he's ready for a liftoff. What a slam.
Pass to Grimes. George for 3. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Rose. There's the drive.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And Maxey's got the ball here for the 76ers. George outside. Pulls up. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. George has got 9 points.
Gets the ball and takes the shot. It's that easy for Paul George. And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And here's Oubre from the arc. Rebounded by James Harden. Oubre's gone just 1 of 5 from the floor.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. The Sixers leading. Pass to Grimes. Here's George. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Durant, pass to Leonard. Now here's Rose. Out to Leonard. Back to Howard. Leonard outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Rose. And it's all tied up. He's got 12.
Assisted by Kawhi Leonard.
8 seconds left to play in the first half. The shot. Nice shot by George.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
It'll count. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Sixers on top, up by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Curry with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Kelly Oubre out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Paul George. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Maxey surveys. Pass to Oubre. Screen by Embiid. There's the triple. Oubre, that one's good. Oubre's got his second basket on the night.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Here's Bryant. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's George. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Yeah, it seems like George could do this all night. He just keeps finding shots.
Durant, pass to Curry. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Rose has checked in for Curry.
Number 1, Derrick Rose.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Shot clock at 6. Maxey against Rose. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. For 3, George. James with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside Durant. Rose against Metcalf.
Oh, wow.
A big finish right there.
What a finish.
Wow.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. The Sixers lead by 3. Maxey passes to Grimes. Outside Oubre. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Kobe.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Here's Rose. Oh, big finish.
Wow. Okay, I see you.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Now here's George. 13 points in the game. Here's Grimes. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Grimes has got 7.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Here's Rose, and it's rejected. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Maxey. James Harden, he's checked in for Bryant. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Drains the triple. 14 points for him.
Such an aggressive offensive player. Harden is ready to shoot whenever he's got the rock.
Embiid, a screen on Rose. Oh, Embiid with the slam.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Rose, the pass to Howard. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. Outside Harden. Clock at 6. Goes back up. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
And you can see Harden is feeling it, which is why he's being so aggressive on offense.
Here's Yabusele. To the paint. Here's Embiid. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Ryan, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Here's Rose, driving inside, and he throws it down with one hand.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
On the take, boom, he jams it straight down.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And it's Maxey missing. Maxey's on 1 of 5 from the field. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Moving downhill, Harden can be so wily, cutting through the D right to a shot.
76ers trail by 3. Outside Maxey. Pass to Oubre. Off target with the 3. Oubre's gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field.
Such a wizard with the ball. James always finds the open man.
43 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Here's Grimes. Pass to Embiid. Just stopped the run. showing some range. Embiid, nice.
Look, and he knows he has the green light. Embiid's kind of attitude in these moments just makes him even more lethal.
Rose finds James. Left side, Harden. Shot clock at 6. Excellent D there from Embiid. Derrick Rose has been leading the charge for the 2010s team, providing the scoring punch right now, putting up a cool 22. We'll be right back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Kyrie Irving. Kevin Durant is out there with James. Then it's Dwight Howard. And it's Wade in at the 2 spot. McCain. It's rebounded by Wade. No luck on that one. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. The Sixers trailing. Here's McCain. Embiid, high post.
It's tough to find things to not love about Embiid's game. It's so complete. He's a true two-way player who is a nightmare you have to deal with on both ends.
Davis, he's checked in for Howard. That one drops. He ties it up. And Irving has got the ball here for the 2010s team. One minute in now in the fourth quarter. Good on the shot.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Now here's Embiid. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
And late in games, throw out those analytics. Give me the mid-range. The shot, it just works.
Inside. To take the lead. Strong finish by Embiid.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
James with the ball. Now guarded by Butler. Wade, pass to Irving. Pass to Davis. 5 to shoot. Here's Wade. And the layup is good.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Here's McCain. Takes it inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
The first one falls. Rose is checked in for Irving. So he gets them both. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Rose into the lane. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Excellent D there from Davis. Back to Rose. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Here's James. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
I love how physical James is. Terrific at getting defenses to foul him.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Oubre's checked in. Now Maxey. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And they pick up 2.
Attacking in a big moment. Maxey is not holding back.
Now here's Rose. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Rose has got 14 points now in the second half.
Yes! I mean, Rose can be this guy for his team still. I mean, he isn't shaken up by the intensity of the moment. I mean, he just goes to work. I love it.
Now here's Maxey. Here's George. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
George hits them both.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Here's Rose into the lane. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
A natural scorer who plays with a lot of energy. Maxey, he's going to have a long career.
Maxey against Rose. And he drives in. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. Maxey on the wing. Check by James. Maxey passes to Embiid. Over Rose. Philadelphia with another miss. Outside Harden. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Oh, can you say important bucket by Harden? James always wants the ball in these moments. Love it.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. So it's Philadelphia now. Pass to McCain. Now Embiid. Check by Davis. Embiid can't hit. Harden with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Rose. Lays it up and banks it in. Rose has got 8 points here in the quarter.
Smart play from Rose. Getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look.
A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Embiid. From Embiid.
Never one to turn down the big moment. Joel Embiid knocks it down.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. 1:10 left to play in the fourth. Pass to Durant. Harden from outside. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 3. Howard against Embiid. Outside Curry. Back to James. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Who else but LeBron could pull that off? Keeping his cool and delivering in the clutch.
For 3, George. Rebounded by LeBron. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for the away team.
29 seconds left in the game. And now we've got an intentional foul.
76ers foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Third team foul.
And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And you never want to say never, but in this case...
Yeah, at this point, I don't even know if divine intervention could turn this around.
And he buries it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Heads up on the money pass by Maxey. Great vision.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
His first personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for the away team, James Harden. At the line for 2.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
George for 3, count it! And now they trail by just 4.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5.
Derrick Rose.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final daggers.
For 3, George. Not going to go that time. And an intentional foul right there.
McCain. That's his second personal foul. Team is
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
the line for the away team, James Harden.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, Derrick Rose.